She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Hey guys, Musa here, and today I'm bringing you my Week 17 NFL predictions. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Kicking it off with the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I got the Bucs winning it 42-17. Honestly, I see Atlanta as a team that could but will not win. This team is way too troubled, and I think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are definitely going to destroy the Falcons this week. Up next, we got the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants, and I got the Cowboys winning at 17-15. I think the Dallas Cowboys could win the division, but they have two things that are needed to happen. First, they need to win, and number two, they need Washington to lose. And this is going to be all day for the Cowboys as they have to wait for Sunday Night Football for the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. Up next, we got the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. And I actually got the Jets winning 13-10. And I know, why am I allowing the Jets to beat the Patriots? Why am I predicting that? Because honestly, I think the Patriots won't do anything. Like, Cam Newton has been terrible. Their backup quarterback, Jarrett Stidham, has been terrible. Their offense has been terrible. Their defense, atrocious. And honestly, it'll be a slap in the mouth if the Jets are able to beat the Patriots. Coming up next, we got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. And the Vikings win it 24-10. And honestly, I think that the Minnesota Vikings are definitely a team to beat here. Honestly, both teams are eliminated. We all know that. But I think the Vikings will at least put more of an effort than the Detroit Lions. Up next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. And I got the Browns winning at 24-17. Yes, Cleveland is not going to get swept by the Steelers. I don't think it will happen. But honestly, things could happen differently than Pittsburgh thinks or anyone thinks. But in my opinion, I think Pittsburgh will lose to the Browns this week. Up next, we got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, and this is no contest. The Baltimore Ravens destroy the Bengals 35-3. And if Cincinnati does something against the Ravens, then honestly, the Ravens have a problem. If they are getting beat, or at least allowing the Bengals to score on them a lot, I think that they have a very big problem going into the playoffs. Up next, we got the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills win it 28-17. The Dolphins aren't getting in. No playoffs for the Dolphins, but very good season for you guys. But honestly, I think that the Buffalo Bills are the better team, and honestly, the team that is willing to win more is definitely Buffalo, as they want to continue being the number 2 seed. And I think a loss here and a Pittsburgh win could actually put them at number 3. Up next, we got the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And honestly, I have the Seahawks losing. Instead of winning, I think Seattle's going to lose this game. And honestly, I hope I'm wrong. I just hope so. But San Francisco's going to beat us 17-13. And I honestly think that we're going to lose this game. We're not going to get beat. We're going to lose this game. And what do I mean by that? San Francisco ain't going to do nothing. It's mostly going to be our fault that we lost. Like, honestly, San Francisco ain't going to do nothing against us. We can easily take down their offense. We can easily take down their defense. It's most likely going to be a game where our defense is going to allow too many points and our offense just can't just keep on scoring like we did against the Jets. Up next, we got the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams, and the Cardinals win it 24-23. I think that the LA Rams aren't going to be the team to win this game. Honestly, their team has been horrendous these past few weeks, and especially after losing to the Jets, their defense has not been that good. They lost to Seattle 20-9. They lost to the Jets by 3 points, and they're going to lose by 1 to Arizona. I think that that's just going to happen. They're still going to make the playoffs, but I think that they will not beat the Cardinals. Now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts, and the Colts win it 24-13. No contest. I don't think Jacksonville's going to win this. It's going to be close, but it's not going to be a win. They have the first overall pick, and honestly, even if they had lost, they won't lose the first overall pick. They already clinched it. But the Colts will get into the playoffs with this win. Up next, we got the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans. And I got the Titans winning at 28-14. And this also gives the Titans the division. I think that they will win the division. And I think that it's going to be not an easy game, but it's going to be a very tough game for the Houston Texans and Tennessee Titans, but I think that Tennessee will definitely come out with the win. Up next, we got the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos, and the Raiders win it 20-17. What do I think that? Because honestly, the Broncos are good, and also the Raiders aren't good, but I don't think the Raiders are going to get a 7-9 season. I think an 8-8 season is respectable for the Raiders. They're not going to get into the playoff. They are already eliminated, but still, I think this is going to be a tough game for both teams, but I think that Vegas will come out with the win. Up next, we got the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, and I got the Chargers winning at 24-21. I see this game as a win for the Chargers because the Chiefs are most likely going to be resting their players, especially Patrick Mahomes. I don't think they want him playing in a meaningless game. So definitely the Chiefs are going to sweep the Chargers, and it's mostly because they're not going to be playing their starters. And if they do beat them, it's like basically the Steelers getting beat last year when the Ravens played their backups in Week 17. Up next, we got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears, and the Packers destroyed the Bears 47-10. Honestly, I want the Bears to win, but I'm not predicting that. I'm not delusional and going to go, oh, the Bears are going to win, because that would be dumb. That would be dumb of me. Why would I do that? So I'm going to have the Packers win this. But I'm just saying, Week 17, I'm a Bears and Panthers fan. And next we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers, and I got the Saints winning at 45-15. Honestly, I think the Saints are going to win definitely, but I would love for the Panthers to win because honestly, why do I want the Bears and Panthers to win? Why am I a fan of theirs for this Week 17? Because that's what Seattle needs. Seattle needs to beat San Francisco and have those teams beat Green Bay and New Orleans for us to get the number 1 seed. But I don't think that's going to happen. We're most likely going to get the 3 or 2 seed. Most likely the 3. But I think that this is going to be an interesting game, but anything could happen, and hopefully Carolina wins. Now, for our final game, we got Sunday Night Football between the Washington Football Team and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is for the NFC East title, and depending on who wins this game, the Washington Football Team, the New York Giants, or the Dallas Cowboys will make the playoffs as the NFC East champions. And I think that's going to be Dallas, as I think Washington will lose 13-17 to Philadelphia. I think the Washington Football Team will take an L. They will not be making the playoffs. Dallas will be eliminated in the first round by the Buccaneers, but who knows? Anything could happen, and I honestly think that the most interesting would be Washington in the playoffs. Now, that was it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to lose? Tell me down in the comments below. And also tell me, what is your favorite team in the NFL? Who's your favorite player in the NFL? And is your team in the playoffs or are they eliminated? Tell me down in the comments below. Now, like this video if you liked it, subscribe and hit the notification if you want more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.